Everybody, welcome back with the Purplatypus is the name. More Octopath COTC today. I've been having a freaking wonderful time playing this game. It's just been so fun. There is so much content. Now, another way of saying there's so much content is saying you could say the game is bloated. I think that it does run that risk if you've never played it before. If they introduce too many systems, but that's not what we're talking about today. If I ever play enough to have a negative list, we'll do that. But they just released a big patch, so I figured we would take a look. Because one, it is just kind of nice to kind of go over patches, but also this is the first patch I believe we've gotten since not Newverse, NetEase took over the game, so we could kind of see what they are doing here. And honestly, there was some stuff that was personally exciting for me as someone still catching up with content. But like just with some of the characters that they boosted and stuff. So let's take a look. So, and then we'll take a look in game. So new memoirs of Celista Traveler, Agnia, and Temenos. So Agnia and Temenos have been added to the game. I actually don't know because I just, again, I'm figuring out it as I go. I don't know if these are reruns or if these are both brand new debut characters. I don't have either of them. I'm not going to be able to poll either of them. We will probably do I'll probably do a video on one or the other, maybe both. However, Temenos is one of my favorite characters in Octopath 2, so I would very much like to get him, but so is like Particio and stuff, and I got him. And I would rather, at this point, I think I want to save for Hikari to try to get him, because I do love me some Hikari. So, two new Octopath Traveler 2 characters, very cool. They are going to be a 6-star. They are going to have their I forgot what it's called. It's like the Flame Keeper's boosts. They basically have some step ups, and then actually, so they have some step ups. All right, let's open this up. When you come in here into the guide, you can just see them live in game, right? So you got Agnia, you got Temenos, and they also have their step ups. Now, I believe step ups used to have free versions. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering. I have to go watch some of my old videos. These are 100% paid. So if you want to consider this, like, I don't know, like, is it like 3, 6, 9, 10? It's like $100 probably. Maybe you could do it for like 70 or 80 with like certain deals or whatever. But these are all paid gems, right? You're not going to get any free stuff in here. So these are usually okay if you spend a little bit of money to do a random poll. The issue is this game has a terrible, terrible, terrible pity system. In the sense that it doesn't have a pity that carries over, right? So it disincentivizes you from polling for every character, because you basically get shards for each individual shop, and then the shop goes away, right? So if this was like a generic currency that built up over time, I think that would be great, and I'd be pulling on these characters. But because it's like I would spend $10 or whatever to do the 100 and the 200. Get these if it was a currency that can carry over, but it doesn't. So I think that this is something the game should change. Hopefully NetEase will do it. Hopefully it'll make it like not even the paid rubies. You can keep it paid, that's fine. The game doesn't make that much money, and this is probably one of the only ways it actually is guaranteed to make money with new characters. But I would very much like to see the pity carry over in some way. I don't know, make a generic currency that this converts to, and if it does and I'm wrong, then let me know. But overall, I'm not going to probably be pulling for either of these. Now, the step-ups are pretty reasonable. You are guaranteed to get the 6-star when they actually appear. And then, so before you would actually, I believe you had a chance to get a 4.5-star for the banner character. But now they've upped it, so you're guaranteed to get their 6-star versions. But at step 5, you get a 50% chance, guaranteed 5-star plus. So no 4.5 stars. So you're going to get a 5-star plus, and you will get a 50% chance at the 6-star, the banner one. But it's never guaranteed. It's not like if you miss it, the second time you're guaranteed to get it. So, and then of course you only need 1 copy, but if you get multiple copies, what are you doing? Don't eat my book. He's eating my notes. I have a notebook here for YouTube videos ideas. So of course you're probably going to want a couple copies, but you don't really need to in this game. So overall, that is what they added there. But the next line here is actually, I believe this is the Lunar New Year's celebration, right? New free guide, Lunar New Year's celebration. During the event, you can get a total of 60 free guides. So we're going to get 60 summons. And I believe so it's 30 from the 23rd to the 30th. Then after the 30th, we're going to get another 3 multis from 30 to the 26th. So this is a perfect time to jump into the game. They're going to give you at least 60 free summons which is fantastic. And as a matter of fact, we'll do this at the end of the video because I was saving it specifically to do it on this. Then log in on January 29th to receive Lunar New Year blessings, 200 free rubies as a bonus. It's fine. I still wish they were like paid rubies every now and then. I know they're free, but you know, terminology aside, I'm not going to say, oh no, free rubies, but we got that as well. Updated memoirs. So these are just going to be like stories, I believe. I don't fully understand what these are, but they're probably more, you get to enjoy a little bit of story with these new characters, right? Because this game isn't like Honkai Star Rail where the new characters coming in are already part of like the major story. Because like Honkai releases games like Honkai Star Rail, they're releasing like big story elements and they're introducing characters in these new stories, and then those characters become available in the game, which is a very intelligent way of doing it. But this game has its own story that's separate. These characters aren't really contextualized. That makes sense. So these are ways to actually get some really cool story segments with these characters and a little bit more of your favorite characters that you really like. And you only need one copy to get all this kind of stuff. Tavern stage, Agnia and Primrose. I actually don't even know what this is. Updated characters for class breakthrough this 6-star. So this is good. So these are 6-star characters. These are the new ones, but they also did Tressa, Cyrus, and Hannet. So if you are an Octopath 1 enjoyer, I believe I have all 3 of these characters too, which, because I'm an Octopath 1 enjoyer, right? So if we look at, first, the easiest one here is probably Cyrus, because he's the one that I use by far the most. But let's just kind of scroll down here and look for them. Come on, Platt. Come on, Platt. You can find them. Okay, well, here's Hannet. So they basically added a 6-star version, and they also added the lanterns. But if you come over here, you can get up to 6 stars, which is pretty good because you get damage boost up. You get the ability to equip an additional accessory, and then you're going to make one of their most powerful abilities even stronger. There's actually quite a few bonuses to being 6-star. You also get to level 120. So there's a bunch of bonuses into being 6-star. And then they added some really cool stuff here. I will look at this a little more later. I haven't used Hannet that much in a very long time, so I'm just not familiar with your kit. I am interested to look at Cyrus. He's the one that I use the most, as you can see here. I haven't actually ranked it up yet, but I did get his things here. Basically, these are a little unexciting, but he kind of has all the attacks he needs. This basically just gives him a 20% elemental attack up when things are broken, and then he gets a skill that gives himself more potency, which is kind of cool, right? But the way I currently use him is I just use his ultimate to clear all the random encounters, because his ultimate is a big AoE 3-element super hit. But yeah, so they did add that for those new characters, which is very cool and exciting. Maybe I'll do a more detailed video of those if anyone's interested. Blessing of the Lantern. So this is actually cool because this is more. Right, so Temenos, Agnia, Tressa, Cyrus, and Hannet, but also Primrose, Alphen, Ophelia, Therian, and Ulbrich all got added to the Blessing of the Lantern. And so this is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's like all 8 of them, right? So all 8 characters from the original Octopath have their things now. So let's just go pull anyone random, right? One that I really like that I haven't looked at yet is Primrose. Primrose is like one of my favorite characters in this game. And for a long time, when the game came out, she was like by far the strongest. So now, if we come over here, boom, the Blessing of the Lantern. That's basically this. I haven't used her since coming back, but she was so good. When you break an enemy's defense, grant 15% physical defense down and 15% fan resist down to enemies with broken defense for 2 turns. The translation in this version is terrible. Don't let it get you 2 down. It's still a fun game. And then lower all foes' physical attack and elemental attack. I mean, honestly, these abilities aren't too insane. Her abilities that made her good were already like, I think it was Spell Song. Deal damage to all foes and then lower their elemental and physical defense. Just having all this, like, these abilities, I won't lie, they're power crept, but they were insane at the time. But it is really nice that these characters that people got early, like Tressa was the very first banner in the game in our version. So the fact that she's getting a nice big power spike is great, because now she's 6-star. Most people are probably going to have her. So getting power spikes to old people's favorite units is very, very nice. And I love this because I currently am using Cyrus all the time. And then I plan on using I use Alphen all the time, Therian all the time. And these other characters are very viable as well. Cleric training and merchant training, Tower of Trials for a limited time. I think this just is a reset. I don't think this is anything too special. Cleric tokens and merchant tokens. Maybe this is different. Again, there's a lot of menus inside of menus and systems inside of systems in this game. But new hunt, increased guidestone. Okay, this is just saying if you, they always do this. If you get Temenos and Agnia, you can get extra guidestones to raise their level cap. But the added Lunar New Year packs, ABC, Temenos Power Pack, Agnia Power Pack. I'm sure that these are very, very standard as well. However, we're going to go take a look at them in a second. I just want to read down here. Reminder. Cool. Nothing here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look actually at the shop. Let's take a look at these Lunar New Year packs and see exactly what you can get. Now, I am willing to bet they are terrible, which is whatever, man. It's a gotcha. But so many, like, I've made a lot of videos of them being bad, basically. So the power-up pack is $3 for 90 gems. I mean, we got to look at like hard rubies, right? So $3 for 60. So this is a 50% boost. I mean, it's like reasonable. But they're such small amounts, right? 200 guidestones is like whatever, but you're still spending like $4 in whatever my local currency is. Let's take a look at these. 290 for 18 bucks. So 290 for 17 bucks. So you're spending more, but I guess you're also getting the free rubies. No, you're just getting the paid rubies, but you're getting 20 summons basically on the general pool. Sure. I just don't know why they couldn't have just made it this exact price, just making it so it's like, hey, you spend the $17 to get the 290, but you also get just 20 free summons on top of that. I think that would have been great. Then there's two $66 ones. This is all in USD for me. I'm sure it'll be different depending on where you are. 1,500 rubies and then 30 summons. So if you wanted to spend 66 bucks, I'm sure it's actually, so it's 1,000 rubies for 60 bucks. So you're getting your 1,000 rubies for 60 bucks for $0 of discount. And then for your other $6, you're getting 500 rubies, which is a good deal, I suppose. But they're free. And then you're getting 30 summons. And then here's just, you know, pure summon currency. This is going to be what you're going to want to buy if you're going for the units on the banner, but this is probably better if you're a newer player looking to spend. It's not terrible to get 20 free summons, not free, but to pay for the 290 gems and then like an extra $1 for the 20 summons. It's not bad. It might just get you nothing, but it also might, you know, the general pool has a lot of good stuff in there. So I'm not like blown away. I wish these were like double value. I wish they were like, this game has always had this problem where it just doesn't sell. It never has anything like, holy shit, I gotta buy this. There's no like, because that's how gachas usually do it. They have the must buy. I mean, I guess they do in the sense the passes are really good, right? But I like it when a new thing comes out where everyone is encouraged to spend like 10 to 20 bucks. Like there's like a $5 spend ender. There's like a $5 entry limit, a $20 entry limit, and then like a $100 entry limit for people that really want to spend. But it's like, I feel still like kind of an idiot buying this. I'm like, this is not that good of a deal. I mean, the 20 sacred seals is fine, but I really wish they just like doubled the amount of gems. That way, not only it was just like a ridiculously good deal. It's a gotcha game. We're getting screwed, right, by spending money on it in the first place. But I wish they just went above and beyond on this kind of stuff. It's not like it would guarantee you awakening, you know, the units you want. But anyway, that is what they have here. Honestly, the game is not super generous with its monetization, and it never has been, and it never will be, but they do give you a lot of free summons, and because it's a single player RPG, you're not directly competing with anybody. You could build your own teams and you could just have a good time. I wish it was a little better with the monetization, but honestly, it doesn't leave that bad of a taste in my mouth. It's just a good game, honestly, if you don't let it get you with all the money stuff. So let's do our free 10 guide for free. All right, I am on the streamer client, so hopefully they understand. They want to show off. Okay, that's a very average looking ring. Uh-oh. All right. Well, the streamer client, I must have I turned it on. They must not have gotten the memo. So unfortunate. Well, I mean, we might get a surprise here. This game has tons of like fake outs and stuff. Like sometimes it just doesn't show you anything, but then it just gives you something good anyway, you know. Dory, that's our next 6-star. Don't even worry about it. Someone said Dory wasn't worth using. I'm like, bro, have you even looked at the JP tier lists? Bro, do you know what you're talking about? Dory is so top tier meta. All right, 100% a complete whiff, nothing of remote value, but we got to do more. I thought we would have to do only one a day. Fuck me, man. We got to do all three of them. This is a good day. I thought you would have to do it. This means you could reroll right now and get your favorite Octopath Traveler characters guaranteed, probably. I assume most, I mean, you could reroll for Temenos, but also probably just get some of the greatest characters in this poll if you wanted. Yeah, seems like a good time to reroll. I mean, I know it's weird to say reroll on a 2-year-old game, but I mean, it's never too late to reroll. Unless you've been playing for a long time, but it's perfect for new players to come in. All right. Let's go. We got nothing, though. I won't lie. This is not like, whoa, come on. This is impressive. You got to give me something. I'm on the streamer client. Who do I talk to? Miyazaki? Is that what you say, Miyazaki? Go ahead and double the drop rate on the normal default streamer client. All right. I think it was Miyazaki, right? He's the one that does Octopath Traveler. That's a joke. I know he's the Dark Souls guy. Oh, what are the odds of getting 2 Connies back to back? I mean, it's got to be 1 and something. It's got to be. If it's not 1 and something, I'm going to be shocked. All right. Well, that's a big old fat sloppy nothing in our mouths. But you know, you win some, you lose some. Let's do a 6 here. Can we do a 6? No, we can't. All right. Never mind. You know what? Oh, wait. I got one veteran. This one's guaranteed. This is a guaranteed. Guys, we're not losers. We have a guarantee. I don't even know where this came from. I think it was in the mail today. So again, you're getting something good all the time. The rates are kind of low, but there's a lot of good characters. You typically only need 1 copy. That's the Octopath Traveler person. Is that Nicola? Class up. All right. I didn't even know I had her. Apparently she is Miss Christmas here. I actually think that's a pretty cool design. I don't know who this kid is though. We got an awakening stone. We got a class up free of charge. I'm not upset with that. Well, maybe I'll have to go take a look and actually use her. Anyway, that's all for this one, guys. Thank you very much for Platypus. Purplatypus. I'll see you on the flip flops. Bye. On the rise, watch the views go up. Content king, never down, always showing.